And here we are. Let me pull the chat up. Lord of mercy. Still, let's see. Ruh-roh. Sorry. Hi, Tracy. Good to see you. Teach. My Ash. Clancy. Paige. Tara. Hey, how are you feeling? I got turned on YouTube and freaking Tammy was screaming. That's not my new obsession or anything. I mean, I've been obsessed with that one, I guess you could call it. But hey, yep, so what? Good to see you. Cynthia. Um, I don't know. I think Tammy went in and hey Lavina. It this hot evening. Yes, it is 100 degrees. At least. Hey, Robin. Good to see you. Keno. What's good? Becky. Are y'all listening to that? She is going, oh. Black Eagle, where you been? We're good. Emerald Girl. Oh, swing. You should be scared. You should be so scared. I have fell so far down a rabbit hole that I'm taking y'all with me. I tried calling you earlier. Oh, because I had something funny happen to me. So we'll wait for a few more, which, these lives here probably don't get a lot. I'm not going to be at Crystal. How are you? Not going to be on long. Laying low, darling. I don't blame you. Sounds intriguing. Golly. Oh no, another rabbit hole. I went so far down that this one here. Hey, Brantley. First, I thought you said you got a new rabbit. No, 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 no. Raquel, Pammy B. Invested in your drama community. 100. I'm semi new here. Tam Tam is my new entertainment. Hey, German lady. Well, Lord mercy. I guess she went into this is only the gist of it because I only listened for a few minutes. I guess she went into Unistream, put a heart. Uni scolded her. I don't know. Someone will have to tell me. I don't. Miss Nomer. Hey, Lady Starfire. Golly. Where have you been? I haven't seen you in forever. Unless you're a different Lady Starfire. Let me check. I can't tell. I guess it's the same one. Nope. Some of you have always introduced such lovely people. Let me been super busy. Oh, well, it's been a long time. Susan, yay, Crime Canary. Tara. Already said hi to you. So this one, let me see. Let me make sure I pronounce her name right. Adrasdia. Okay. We're not. I think Tam Tam saw Carrie Wine there and lost her wig. Oh, I love Carrie Wine. She needs to lay off Carrie. Carrie just lost her dad. So Adrasdia. Has anyone heard of her? I'm washing my sweater. And Adrasdia. I'm pretty sure that's right. I got two Hayes bitches. Roger Brown talks about that one. Oh my gosh, I don't watch him. He makes me, I mean, ugh, he's, I don't know, he's gross. And he put up a really, he's something. Okay, can you spell it? Yeah, Adrasdea. Okay, listen, y'all. This one has in her wake some abuse, I guess. Married to um a trans person who abused her. Murder. You heard me right. Murder. Um Jamie Lynn, how are you? You're so southern, I can't help it. Murder. I'm excited for a new rabbit hole. Well, This is a note. This is so like she wrote a book. Guess who bought the book? Your girl did. I bought the book. The book you get for it's $5. Where did I get it from? Smashwords.com is where I got the book. Let me tell y'all something. The book is 37 pages long. And that's I don't know. That's the book. Yep, I bought the book. Sounds like this has all the elements of a rainy rabbit hole. Yes. Now that the first so oh, I agree. Hey, my pink love. I've heard of her, but don't watch her because it seems she's a bit out there. She was an accomplice to murder of her married boyfriend's wife, and she could say she is, but she go to. Are you meaning Kiwi Farms? I bet you do. So listen, I know Paige because you know me. She stays over on her channel. You know, she was homeless for a while. So that Adonis Paul, for anybody that really wants to get caught up, 4 scores and 7 beers ago. How have you been? Never see you anymore. So, podcast about Dave Krupa, and I feel like I've seen those people. Let me go on. Okay, so that Adonis Paul has done Leticia Made the Farms. Adonis Paul did like a docu-series on Adrozdia. So it's in 3 parts. I have so far gotten through 2 parts. One of them is over 3 hours long. The other one is about 2.5 hours long. I've listened to both of them. I have not got to the 3rd part yet because when I listened to the first 2, that's when I bought the book. So, yes, please hit the thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you. Yep. So what I appreciate. Hey, Draft Horse Diva. So, I bought the book, and really, it's any of us could write a book. That's what I figured out. I always say everyone. Hey, Kimberly has at least one book in them, and Adrozdia has proved to me that that is freaking true, and that has also proved to me that you can get anything published. I don't know how she got it published. I know that Adonis Paul said she got it published herself. So buckle in, bitches. I'm writing a book. But that's her grift. It's so played out. 3 years, nobody has done a thing. Who? Who? Adrozdia? Well, Gossip News Network. I'm gonna try. Now I've always said I was going to. Y'all know it's gonna be one of my sick, disgusting romance mom porn. Anyway, so moving on. So then, all right, Adrozdia writes this book about her family and how her family abused her. So then she talks about them all the time. Lo and behold, who pops up on YouTube? Aunt Kathy. Her Aunt Kathy is on YouTube. Now, I haven't spoken to Aunt Kathy yet, but I watch her a lot. Aunt Kathy comes and brings truth bombs to Adrozdia. So that's got her set off big time. Thank you, Quinn. I appreciate that. If you have the money, you can definitely self-publish. Yeah, but where did she get the I got shit to say. Me too, Cynthia. And that's what I went back to gaming after a long break. The drama community is taxing. Ain't that the truth? Golly. Um, where did she get the money? I'm gonna tell y'all where she got the money. Her grandma. I it's a big rabbit hole. It is Uber. Have you went down it too? I have a story to share, but scared to write it. I would have to use a pen name. Crime Canary, same. I'm not comfortable with telling private stuff. I was just raised you don't, and so but the one thing that I will say that Adrozdia does that makes me sick is and now I guess you have to be really careful on YouTube about what you say, is the Unalive. Not that she wrote. No, it's not fictional at all. It's supposed to be Yes Ma'am, and another one that I will talk about tomorrow, Big Time Nutbag. Oh, Uber. I will try my best to make it and share it out. This has been a week. This has been a rough week. I'm not. Tracy, no way. Damn, I'm sorry. What? I missed it. Oh, somebody hung up on you after 4 hours. What? Just write it because I feel like it would be healing. Well, I think, yeah, I will text you her channel, OMG. Oh, yes. Please do. I'm loving this. Like, I know, and I don't want people to go harass this girl because believe me, she tortures herself, but hey, Love and Life, um, she threatens to unalive herself constantly. Now, let me tell you what, y'all know how I feel about that. Are we allowed to say suicide? Suicide baits. And that's what anytime anyone says anything about her or to her, she says, I'm going to unalive myself. Look, that's played out on here. Y'all know how I am about that. I can't. And y'all want me to hurt myself. Y'all want me to hurt myself, blah, blah, all my life. Well, Aunt Kathy has told everyone, and it's in Adrasdia's book that I bought so you don't have to. She pretty much stayed with her grandma. Now she says, let's listen to a little. Let me see if I can find her channel. I didn't have it pulled up and prepared, and I should have. Let's see if I can. Hook these up. I should have done this, I guess, beforehand, but it's absolutely just easier not to. See if this is it. Okay, it is. All right. Here's one I haven't even heard yet. So, again, things to bore y'all with. If y'all haven't seen her yet, buckle in.
Monument to space. This is the monument for the NASA Challenge.
Okay, no, we don't care about that. Kids suck as people. Why are they supposedly? So this is in her response to her Aunt Kathy. So Adrasia's grandma took her to places like Disney World and stuff like that, to amusement parks, and Adrasia blames the adults for, I don't know. She got to go because simply she was raised by her grandma. That's it. Now, how do I play this? How do I play a short? Oh, okay.
Walk up my bathroom to get some marijuana, and at this point, my bank took $5 away this morning.
We'll replay this.
So I need a little bit more than I would have been needing yesterday to be able to get anything at all. PayPal me/Adrasia. Anything helps. And if I don't receive anything, I'll make another video tomorrow. If that makes you mad, I'm sorry. This is my channel. This is how I exist. And I'm just asking because I need help. Okay, so here's my daily video reaching out and asking for help. The past 2 days I've asked, I haven't received anything at all. I'm still needing a couple of dollars to stock up my bathroom, to get some marijuana, and at this point, my bank.
And y'all, just let me say she's lying because I bought her book, so that's $5. I mean, it was just. I guess she gets the money straight to her. Am I wrong? Does the money go straight to her when I buy the book? Here, let me pull the chat up. Carrie, are you okay? And I'm so sorry about your dad. The Hungry Vegan. Hey. Alicia, how are you? Everybody's trying not to melt. Are you hearing that right? Yes. She expects people to pay for her addiction. Absolutely. Absolutely. She was homeless. Now she's been through it. Where is her other one? All right. So this property she's talking about, her grandma left her. It wasn't put in her name, but the whole family let Adrazia keep a condo that was her grandma's. Let her live in it for free. All she had to do was keep it up. She didn't do that. She's been given many vehicles.
In 2006, so for one thing, in 2006, I would not have even needed my grandmother's credit card. I had my own. When I turned.
Now this is her talking about her. She had a brother that died that she's blaming on her abusive family. Now her brother had cerebral palsy, and she says that her mom abused him so bad that he got custody taken away. Da da da. But I'm thinking he just ended up in a home because it was hard to take care of him. I'm not saying that her parents weren't abusive. I don't know. How would I know? But she wouldn't know because she wasn't there. She lived with her grandparents.
I think 16, my grandma got me my own credit card. It had my name and everything. And there was a pretty big limit on it. So if I was going to buy my father a headstone, why would I have stolen a credit card from my grandmother at a time when I had my own that my grandmother was paying, and I also was working and married and had my own place? And as for, well, if she gave you a property, where did that property go? That property was at 6690 Cedar Point Road. When you came and told me officially that there was no will, but you were giving me that property out of the goodness of your heart, and I asked you where the deed was to it, you said, figure it out. And your mentally unwell niece, left alone with no anything, you gave me nothing to go off of except figure it out. It belongs to you, figure it out.
It belongs to you, figure it out. Think about what she just said. Has anyone just had anybody hand them a condo and vehicles? No.
Could not figure it out.
I'm guessing nobody in this
There were
chat.
people that wanted to buy it, that tried to buy it, and had lawyers that could not figure it out because of whatever had been done that took it away from me. That's what happened to that property that she gave me, that you said was mine out of the goodness of your heart, but was really because everybody in the family knew that it was my property. Everybody knew.
She said that.
Even the neighbors knew that it was my land. You fucking bitch.
Okay. I don't know why her aunt's a bitch when they gave her a whole condo and she ended up moving to, hey, Alan, she moved to California because weed is legal. So just please know that. Tess, it bothers me when people latch on these crazies and share them. You are only enabling them. It's my opinion and I needed to share it. Thank you for your opinion, Testicle. I don't know if I agree or not, but I'm definitely latched on. But hey, I bought her book. Okay, here's about the death.
Abusive people
Can y'all
will twist
Hear it
anything you
okay?
say and use
No,
it
it's
against
that's
you.
not her audio that's not mine, that's hers. It's kinda low.
If ever I say something that is true and makes a point, you'll see in my comments people saying, "Justice for Roberta." Roberta Laws has justice. If you Google Kenneth McBride, you'll find out that he has been serving a life sentence for her murder.
And if you go down the rabbit hole deep enough, you will find out that he did, in fact, kill this woman who also had cerebral palsy on Adrasdia's birthday, said it was her birthday present, and guess who was buying a shovel on that day? Yep, you guessed it. This girl here, Adrasdia. And guess what else? Guess who sold that lady's stuff? Yep, you guessed it again. This one here, Adrasdia, was caught selling her stuff. I don't know. Now she says after the killing, the man tied her to the bed for 2 or 3 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, that she says, and pretty much, which this was just a very small portion in her book. How old is this woman? This woman is 37. 37. Okay, so when the woman, okay, what was I saying? In her book, this was such a very small, like she didn't go into detail. It was just kind of like glossed over, just glossed over in the book. But after the murder, she went and she lived with her grandma. Okay, so her grandma was then scared of her, obviously, because she had been involved in a murder.
Since I think 2013. The reason they say this is because last year I was trying to get justice for my little brother because he had been buried for a decade without a headstone and his family was still denying what happened to him, pretending like he didn't
Listen,
even.
justice is not there's a lot of people in the world, sadly, that can't afford a headstone. That doesn't mean that you don't have justice. Furthermore, this the her brother passed away in a home, okay?
Exist or matter. And even now, they use him as a weapon to abuse me.
Who?
And because I wanted justice for
I couldn't
him,
find
meaning
anywhere on here that anybody was using. She's saying that people want to go and desecrate his grave to punish her. I could not find anywhere. Now, I'm not saying it's not on here. I'm saying I couldn't find anywhere on here where anyone did that.
I wanted his story known, they began screaming justice for Roberta, a woman who was murdered, and her murderer is already in prison and has been for a long time and will be for a long time. And if you question why they think it's me, they'll say, well, just go and watch this documentary.
Oh,
And
you're absolutely Letiti, Shani, and many more are exactly the same. They want everyone to see them, and now this crazy will get more subs and money. I don't know if she'll get more. Look, she's already up to 1.27 thousand subscribers, and people with a lot more subscribers than me have covered her.
somebody said, well, I watched that and I still don't see any evidence. And they'll say, watch it again. Just watch it again. Watch it a couple more times. But there is no evidence. They simply have defamed my name and slandered me as a murderer.
Okay, then the woman that was murdered, they donated her wheelchair.
And now they're using their abuser
Oh,
tactics
did
to.
I also tell y'all that this thing here worked for that lady as her caregiver? Her boyfriend, this woman was, oh gosh, I didn't explain it well. Looked it up. Sounds a lot like the Megan Hargan case. I'll look that up. Uh, so for a very long time, she has a bad habit of playing victim. Look, I do think that she's been a victim somewhat in her life. I'm not going to take that from her. I don't know. Here's what I'm going to say, without a doubt, without a doubt. She dated this guy, knowing he had a fiance, then said, why not? Why wouldn't I work for her? Cleaning her house and whatnot. Yes, I am sharing her right now. Absolutely testicle. She's considered an accomplice to murder, but she was never charged with it. She has never felt bad about it either. Randy, damn, you love these rabbit holes. 50 Shades, yes, I do. Hey, Carla. I know I am, Tess. I am.
Turn everything that matters to me into something they can use to hurt me with. That's unfortunately how
But
abuse.
let's be honest. Any other thing on it, first of all, Shani needs to be seen for the shit hole she is. I just believe that, Tess. And when do we find somebody on here that's been involved in a murder that actually makes an excuse for it? Like, she got justice, okay? Move on. See how much she uses her brother? Don't worry. Here.
Of him, I've been changed. Yes,
She also
really
sings.
changed. In these past few days, when I've seen myself, I seem like someone else. I don't know how to take this. I don't know why he moves
Oh, really, Paige?
me. He's a man.
This will do until OJ
He's
answers her.
just a man. And I've had so many.
Listen, I'm not going to dog on her singing because, damn, she sings better than I do. Oh, here's where, okay.
Y'all tell me, go outside, put on makeup, do
Y'all, I
something,
mean, this is everyone's fault.
and it doesn't change anything. Because what I'm dealing with is real and can't just be left behind at home. I can't just dress up and just leave my trauma behind and come back to it at night. It doesn't stay at the apartment. It follows me everywhere I go. Whether I'm sitting in a dark room crying or I'm outside surrounded by people crying, I'm the same traumatized, miserable bitch that nobody will believe. Going out would help you. You who don't have mental health issues, you who don't have trauma, you who have friends and family that love you.
Listen, a lot of us have mental health issues. Most of us have trauma.
I don't have those things. Y'all tell me.
Now watch this.
Go up.
This is a 3-parter.
Well, I guess going out for a walk did a little bit of good because I found this on the ground. And there's still quite a bit left in there, and this actually does have weed in it, unlike my nicotine pods that I keep finding. I think it's almost dead, though. I gotta find a way to charge it. Well, I guess going out for a walk did a
She
little bit
found
of
that
good.
on the ground. Now, the name of this one here is I'm Not Lucky Enough for a Fenty Death.
People keep saying, there could be fentanyl on that. That could kill you. You could die. Really? Could I really be that lucky? Come on, Fenty boy, let's go. Nope, still alive. See, I'm not that lucky.
See, it's that gets me. It's that stuff there that grabs me and draws me in and makes me want to show her. When she goes off her medicine, she blames people on YouTube. When she's unhappy, she blames people on YouTube. I'm outside. Does that make me more honest? Does it change anything?
Fine, now I'm outside. Does that change anything? Does the fact that I'm outside now change the fact that my
It's buffering. Well, darn. Hold on. What is that? How did I do that?
So why is it so important that I'm believed? Well, mainly
Right, that's true.
because the people who don't believe me have made it impossible for me to get help.
That's not true. That's not true. She gets help. She gets free help.
See, I had a therapist, I had a doctor, I had medication. And only recently did I lose
That's
all
not
of that.
true because I went back and I've looked and looked and looked, and she absolutely refuses to take the medication. Refuses.
Because the cyber terrorists that have been trying to hurt me for the last year and a half contacted my therapist. They sent her death threats. They contacted the board to try to take away her license.
Y'all know that's not true.
And I can't
That's
live
not
with
true. And the reason we know it's not true, what is she diagnosed? She's schizoaffective disorder.
myself knowing that another human being is receiving death threats and their career is in danger because
Yes,
they're trying
over
to
they all
help
blame
me.
YouTube.
So until the people who have been hurting me are acknowledging and accepting that I have these problems and this trauma and I deserve help, I'm not allowed to get help, because if I go get help again, the same thing will happen. They'll start the threats and they'll start
See, it's an excuse. She has 1,050,000 excuses of why she won't get help. I've been following her since 2018. Hey, zombie mutt dog. Rabbit obsession. I'm intrigued. Well, for certain reasons on here, but I probably you shouldn't have named the title that, but I don't know if I can go down another crazy person rabbit hole. Kimberly, take my hand, sis. We're going. She will blame everybody but herself. She is homeless, but yet she is too lazy, don't want to work. Well, listen, she's not homeless now. Someone actually gave her a truck to live in. Sierra, hey, love you big. It's good to see you. Gave her a truck. She was living in the truck, and she used the bathroom in the truck. We do need one.
intimidation, and they'll do whatever they can to stop me from receiving the help that they no longer believe I deserve.
That's not true.
That's why it's important that people believe me.
That's not true either.
If my bullies believed me and acknowledged me and allowed me to get help, I could go and get my therapist back and my medication back,
That's
and
not
I
true.
could start working again on myself. But I can't do anything while the people that hate me are screaming at me that my problems don't exist, and they're not going to let me do anything except get a job, which I'm not capable of
She
doing.
says the reason that she doesn't work is because she busts out crying a lot. And that may be true. I don't know. I find it very hard to believe that she can't work. No, I find it dishonest. She can work.
They won't allow me to have a therapist. If they would have, then why did they try to take the license of my last therapist away? You don't try to take away a license of a therapist that you believe is helping somebody and you want that person to be helped. You only try to take away somebody's therapist if you don't want them to have a therapist.
But you know what? Here's what. If she wanted help, she would move in. Hey, teacher mom. Hey, Seymour. It's full of crunchy Jif. Hey, Samora. Here's the thing. If she wanted help, she would move in silence. Okay? Because here is her sweet Aunt Kathy. And just because you delete does not change it. That's kind of lengthy. Now, it's obvious that her Aunt Kathy is elderly, okay? And Aunt Kathy was there. She was there. She knows the truth. And, of course, Adrazia, she doesn't like that. And then here is where Aunt Kathy showed pictures from when she was little. I did find, well, I don't know how far I want to take y'all down this time. I'm in the middle of Google mapping the area where Dylan Rounds land is. I did make her. Aunt Kathy is sweet but tough. She is tough. Another crazy person in the game. A very popular gig these days for folks that used to just be called attention hoe bags. True. Seen too much in the last few months. The last week too. Of this one, Seymour? Let's speed this up.
Well, Mary, you just won't let up, will you? You're so stupid. This is in response to your little short about me knowing. You know, Mary, you were born in 1985. My son was born in 1985. I moved to Tampa in 1986. I will swear on any Bible, any court of law, before any judge, because what I'm saying is the truth. I never seen no abuse, and neither did you. There's no crime in being poor, Mary. None. You know, you want to blame your
Tara,
parents
we
because
going in?
you didn't have what you had at your grandma's. That's the bottom line. But for me, I
Listen,
never.
my pink wife, she does sound believable. She does, but I think if I hadn't have looked up Adrasdia so much, they both can sound believable. And I do think that both of them are telling their version of what they believe is the truth. Well, let me take that back. I think Adrasdia is adding to a lot of what's going on because she was absolutely, even by her book, even by her past videos, and now she dogs her grandma because her grandma didn't. Hey, Frenchie, another one bites the dust. She didn't put in the will that Adrasdia gets every single little thing, but these people still let her have the condo. There was no will. So, but she wasn't planning on dying right then. I mean, a lot of people put it off. 3 sides. Well, there's his, hers, and the truth. That's right. But this woman here, I believe that she didn't see any abuse. They were poor, but Adrasdia went with the grandma who had money, who bought this girl a Jeep, who bought her several vehicles after she wrecked the Jeep, and gave her a place to live after the murder.
Seen anything, because if I had, I would have done something, but there was nothing there for me to see. And then after I moved to Tampa, ding dong, I moved to Georgia, in 1997, and I've been here ever since. So I want to ask you something. You want to portray that I was just sitting around watching you and your sisters get beat, and I don't know. That didn't happen. I never done
I
that.
think
I had
that's
taken
why
in
her Aunt Kathy gets so mad is she accuses her Aunt Kathy of sitting back and doing nothing when she wasn't around. And she says that Mary did treat her grandmother terribly. She did. And that's it's documented. And then if you bring it, I mean, if somebody brings up how bad she treated her grandma, she has an excuse for it. Not a reason, just simply an excuse. Scary, I expect to let my kids loose in the world with people that make no. Hey, Vivacious Val. Crazy everywhere. Absolutely. It's all right, November Rain. At least you came. That's what I appreciate. I don't want to interrupt anyone else's lives, so I don't plan on being on too awful much longer. Can't wait to have you on panel, Natalie. Who's Natalie? Hold on, I missed a comment. Oh, you're talking about Frenchie. Sorry, great name, but why hide your light under a bushel? What the? No, I am Mandy. Well, she probably didn't want a real name out there. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and guess your name's not Zombie. I almost went on her. I love Frenchie. She speaks the truth, even when we don't like it.
Don't play so You're too much, Mary. You are too much. Do you really, really, really want to go all the way to court? Because I got a whole lot of children that are grown now that would be happy to come and testify for me. Do you understand what
Look,
you're
I
doing?
mean, come on, y'all. This lady's elderly. Leave her alone, Mary. Leave her alone. Where's the draws yet? Her real name is Mary, but she's put that out
So why
here.
is it so important that I'm believed? Well, mainly because the people.
So anyway, this is what I've been doing for days. Y'all can ask Cynthia. Just going down this hole. And I'm telling y'all, if we could react, I would love to show y'all and react to Adonis Paul's videos. The only reason I'm not is one, he probably would get mad and I wouldn't blame him because he has put so much work into his editing and putting it all together. Let me see if I can get the link, or maybe a mod can grab the link. Like it. And if y'all want to blame somebody, Stitching Girl, where are you? Because that's who sent me down this hole. Randy, falling way down the rabbit hole, way. I know. Stitching Girl, the Mayo series is an yes. Kind of led me to this, and then and I'm thinking they call her Mayo because she put a ton, and when I say a ton, I mean like a bottle of mayonnaise in her hair, and you remember back in the day when I've put mayonnaise in my hair, but I don't know that I use the thank you, Crime Canary. I guess when I know what I'm going to do that. Right. And on his video, I can listen to it 1.5, by the way. So Natalie is Frenchy. That's right. There's Adonis Paul's channel. I don't think he knows I'm alive, and that I'm okay with that. But he really does his due diligence on this stuff. He's the one that brought us really, really good videos about Leticia. What was did anybody happen to see, but nobody cares. I care. Al's video about Leticia said she had some disappointing news. Oh yeah, never mind. I know what it was. Her bail was really low or something like that. Nana, I heard beer and hair is good too. Yeah, I've heard that. Hey, my love of crafts. Yeah, it's the Mayo series 1, 2, and then there's the third one I haven't listened to yet. I'm telling y'all, this is a wild one here. It's got everything that you need for a movie. $2,500, insane. Yeah, that's $250. She must be trying her best to act normal in there. That's all I can figure. All right, y'all. I just wanted to touch base. I think Mandolin is having a live tonight. I see that Love and Life came in here and then went live. Okay. That's always, so sweet and kind of people to do. Anyway, I'm going to go. Y'all, go down this hole with me. I'm telling you, this is going to be a wild ride. It's like saying no bond. Do y'all think her mama get her out? He has helped her before. Mary just said, oh, I know, Paige. He gave her money. Him and his friend both gave her money. $50 one of them gave. So I saw that. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you. Okay, Randy, take my hand. I got you, Kimberly. I got you. Always. I appreciate y'all, and I will talk to y'all soon.